don't know. What are you guys feeling? What do you guys think?
Can I play as a paladin named Mcconnell?
No.
Totally. Yeah.
Don't agree to that. No, I don't agree.
Let's all be paladins named Mcconnell.
If I
dude.
can't be
I
a
was just
paladin
thinking
named
that I wanted to
McConnell,
be a
I'm out.
paladin named McConnell. That's...
Here. So if you guys want to do like a random one shot, we can just get you guys started. And
I think Walnut had a great idea. I would think I'd
McConnell.
like to be a paladin named McConnell.
I'm gonna be
All right.
McDowell.
Mm.
Traumz
All
be
right,
McDonald.
Fuck it, whatever. Go ahead.
all right, I'm gonna move people that want to be McConnells next to McConnell.
I'd like to be a
Traumz.
Mac Connell.
I'm gonna be Mike McConnell.
Nathan, what do you want to play? Do you want to play Rodney? Do you want to go play a paladin named McConnell? Do you want to play another random pre-rolled level 5 character? We got a couple of those that we used during the test sessions.
Nathan, you're muted.
Great.
Nathan.
Pack of
Yo.
Misfits, someone needs to be Benjamin McConnell.
What's good?
What do you want to be? Do you want to be McConnell
What?
for the one? If we do a one shot tonight, just a quick one shot. Do you want to be a paladin named McConnell like the rest of us?
Yeah, okay.
Why does it have to be my character, dude?
I think because the rest of us would be like would love this. So us taking your character.
We should no here's okay, wait, I have an idea. Here's the one shot, okay? It's Tortimus and McConnell are a loving couple who birthed how many of the rest of us are there? 3?
Yeah.
Who birthed 3 sons whom they also all named McConnell.
I'm not doing that.
And McConnell is a lawful good paladin, but all of his sons are chaotic evil.
McConnell has to play
Wait,
as...
McConnell
McConnell
actually has
plays
to play
Tortimus.
not a butthole. Oh man, that's a giga challenge.
Now we're talking.
McConnell is Tortimus and Byrne is McConnell.
Now we're talking.
I'd do that. I'd actually show McConnell how to play a paladin.
Hey, we could call it.
Wait, really? Oh,
you love my idea that
We
much?
could absolutely call it.
call it as in that's what you want to do, right?
Nope.
So it's really your way of the
What?
highway, huh?
You're using my character.
Yeah.
You're using mine.
I'm
To
not
be fair,
using. What are you
McConnell.
saying?
To be
I
fair,
want-
McConnell, there are multiple McConnells in this universe.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Like-
play McConnell from our other D&D campaign from Fumbles and Felonies.
There was also multiple different McConnells during the test sessions. There was a McConnell for the WoW ones. They're all McConnell. Like McConnell's like a trans-dimensional entity in this world. They're all named McConnell. They're all paladins.
This sounds like some bullshit.
But you're the one that named the McConnell.
Surely I came up with a different name of one of the characters.
I actually honestly don't think so. I think on the actor list we have like multiple different characters for you, all called McConnell. But to be fair, they're not all human though. There's like a Goliath McConnell. There's an Asimar a McConnell.
Well, they're not all assholes, right?
Are they?
I'm asking.
I don't know. I think Traumz is on a scale of 1 to asshole. How would you rate the McConnell in Fumbles and Felonies?
From my character's point of view, maybe like a 2, 3,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
2 and 2.5. Yeah, because he's good with Gigalord. I mean,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did
So
have some
shut
really
up.
good-
Shut the fuck up, Burn.
So it's only in the campaigns that are with me that you're just.
Well, maybe if you didn't talk so much.
no, that's not entirely true because he acts like that to other people, but my character is very carefree and very McConnell Dirt, McConnell Craig.
But Burn, what character do you want to play? Do you want to play Tortimus? Do you want to play another McConnell? Do you want to play another random level 5? Do you want to play Leia? It's totally up to you.
Is everyone playing McConnell?
I think everyone's playing McConnell. Yeah.
I'll play Tortimus into 5 Mcconnells. That's fine.
All right. All right, we have Tortimus. In that case, you can go ahead and long rest your character, and we should be all good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and move Keck off to the side. Keck will be chilling over here, just AFK staring up at the sky while we get your character.
Damn, McConnell's dumb.
You're looking at stat sheets.
This guy's got 8 int.
Don't look at my stat sheet, bro.
This is your stat sheet? Oh my god. Did you ask them to stack you? This is stacked. You have 25 uses of lay on hands?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works at level 5. It's one of the most flexible healing spells in the game. He's got to get up into like a touch range for you. It's got to be in melee, but he can choose how much HP he wants to send back into your body. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
There you go. Sir Biddle, 5x5. That is correct. Someone's been playing Paladin. Yeah, you got Divine Sense. You've got Guiding Bolt, which never hits.
It never hits. That shit never hits.
Like, we actually buff the damage just because it uses your spell slots, and we're like, dude, like, we need to at least make it like a better than a smite. Because a smite always hits, you know, just you tack it onto your melee attacks, right?
I love smite, dude.
Yeah, you've been getting some pretty spicy smites, especially now that you've been like you kind of grok the meta about like crit fishing and all that stuff. You had some serious DPS output in some of those WoW sessions we did with Bean and Savix.
Oh man, dude, don't bring those up, dude.
Oh, why?
God, I'm depressed, bro.
Oh, what happened? Why are you depressed?
Because we're not doing them anymore.
Oh, and we could hit them up. See how they're feeling. But I don't know if it's gonna be too busy with season 2 coming out for Season of Discovery.
Yeah, I can't do it now. We'll have to wait like a month or 2.
Hey, how come my name didn't change? I changed my name and it didn't work.
Oh, probably because the token itself is not. Yeah, we'll clear the name on the token.
Oh, there we go. Sweet.
Yep. There was a default. Okay, cool. So we have 4 Mcconnells, and we have 1 Tortimus, and we have AFK Keck just in case anything happens. Okay, all right. Well, it's been we're 1 hour in. Are there any hard stops? I think in 2 hours is when initially we had the time slot kind of a cut off. So does that time still sound okay with everyone? Just want to make sure no one's got anywhere place they need to be.
Yeah.
Yo.
Whatever you can cook up.
All right, whatever I can cook up, I'll try my best. Well,
Dada.
All right. Well, guys. Thank you for being so patient, and thank you for watching us troubleshoot a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Well, guys, in chat, you've been waiting here for a long time, but finally, after an hour, we're going to play some D&D. These fine players play in another campaign, but we're taking the day off. Instead, we're going to do a one-shot where they're all playing paladins and a sorcerer. But I'm not playing one, because I'm the DM. That means I control the world. From the rocks to the trees, to their friends and their foes, to everything that they'll see and everything that they'll know. But I'm no one scary. I'm not trying to send them to a festival of doom or anything. No, I'm just a humble storyteller. And what story do we have prepared for you today? Our brave party of Mcconnells and Tortimus, a group of paladins and sorcerers, have stumbled upon a festival. But this isn't a normal festival. This is a festival that seems to be taking place in the woods, away from any village. It was getting foggy as this party trekked through the wilderness, trying to find a place to stay, a place to camp, until they saw some lights dancing in the background. They went closer, swords drawn at the ready until they heard the chatter of many people and much festivities. And the fog parted, and they could see a grand festival. There's food stalls with all kinds of exotic meats and spices. The smells wafting through the air. It's a little bit dark, but the fire crackles warmly with embers flickering through the air. But there seems to be something odd here, because when they tried to walk out, they simply found themselves lost in a wall of fog, and they appeared right back where they started. Something is trying to keep them here. Will they be able to solve the mystery? Or is this where they will meet their end? Well, that's not my call to make. Y'all ready to roll some dice?
Yeah.
I guess.
I sure as hell am.
I'm Mcconnell.
All right, so we have a bunch of... Oh god, Tortimus is coming
my
back
bad.
to in front life. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a lay of the land really fast. You can see that there's some guards that are walking around, but they also seem to be pretty relaxed. There's some children playing with apples that are just bobbing up and down in baskets. You've got some people selling or doing something with a bunch of food. You've got some magical items off to the side, maybe they're from sale, and you've also got a stage up at the very front, which I think may be out of vision for a lot of you guys, but there's music that's getting ready to be played, there's games off to the side. But no one seems to mind. No one seems to be concerned that they're here. The music reaches a swell, and we're gonna go ahead and let you guys take it away. All right, so what would you guys like to do?
Hey, fuck you, Tortimus. Hey.
Oh, it's you,
Hey!
McConnell. You're the paladin.
Yeah, dog. Hey, fuck you, man.
What did I ever do to you?
Shut up.
Hey, there's got to be some loot here somewhere.
Is this for real?
McConnell, why is there 4 other variants of you? Why is one acting like a baby?
I'm just gonna jog, like sprint, like full sprint right into the center, as close to the fire as I get, and I'm gonna use divine sense immediately.
McConnell.
Right.
That's what McConnell would do as soon as he enters any area.
Dude,
I'm gonna whisper to McConnell, the McConnell. I'm gonna tell him. I think there's some sort of illusory magic going on. As a grand sorcerer myself, I'm usually quite have a sense to these sorts of things. You don't know who these other paladins that resemble your nature are, do you?
what character am I playing?
McConnell.
You're McConnell.
Yeah, but how's he supposed to act?
Like you,
McConnell.
you're McConnell.
So I don't have
it's your
to do
character.
the nice thing.
The same way
You
we're
can do
all
whatever
acting.
you want, dude. This is D&D.
Yeah, it's D&D,
No,
man.
no. This is your D&D now. You tell me what character I'm playing. You tell me what character I'm playing. Tell me. How do you want it? What do you want? How do you want
Well, we already told you. What's the difference? McConnell 1, McConnell 2, McConnell 3, McConnell 7. They're all the same
it?
McConnell, are they
so
not?
you want a nice McConnell.
You're never nice.
I'm asking you if that's what you want. Do you want me to play a nice McConnell, or do you want me to?
you
Mick
saying this in
O'Connell gets
character right
bored
now?
because his dad's not paying attention to him, so he shoves him.
All right, we're queuing up some actions. We got a divine sense from Mcconnell, and we got a shove from McConnell. All right, who are you shoving, by the way?
My dad, who's not paying attention to me.
That's gonna be this dad, the actual McConnell. All right, McConnell, can he contest with an athletics or an acrobatics check?
But I am paying attention.
Kicks you in the shin. Dada!
Are you guys happy with this? This is what you're happy with?
I guess that's what the session is devolving into. We have a party
Quite a
of
paladin
McConnells.
can't avoid a little toddler's kick to the shin, huh?
I knock you prone by kicking you in the shin.
That's true. That's what Shove does. You can either move him 5 feet in another direction or send him prone. But while you guys are doing your thing up, I want to make sure that we give Traumz's Mcconnell a little bit of attention. So you run to the fire, and you do what you think Mcconnell would do, and you let out a divine sense.
Mhm.
You can feel that the air around you seems to come alive. And all of a sudden your senses just open up. All the stimulus starts to fall in as you start to see whether you can find any fiends, any celestials, or any undead. Fiends. Nothing around. Undead. Everywhere. Each of these characters radiates undead energy. It's choking. It's almost like a foul odor is clogging up your nose and causing your throat to almost constrict. It almost feels like asthma. It's just so thick here. But cutting through that darkness, you can sense one celestial force. And it's coming directly from the fire. That's what your divine sense would tell you. What is Mcconnell gonna do in response, Traumz?
So do any of these do they look like undead, or are they communicating in any way? Like, or are they just like partying? Like, what exactly are these people doing?
Yeah, they're just partying. They're some of them are pounding back steins of beer. Some of them are juggling knives and axes. They seem to just be having a great time. They don't. You can't sense any hostility from them. But
Right.
more importantly, they don't look like skeletons or ghouls or ghosts. They look like human beings in the flesh.
Okay. Do they look like they just look normal? Like I'd be able to talk to them, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can totally talk to them.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run down here to Mcconnell. I'm gonna say, listen. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked here. Okay, we're fucked. All right. And I'm not gonna tell him why. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna run down here and I'm gonna grab this guy by the scruff of his throat. I'm just gonna grab him by the throat. I'm gonna shake him violently. I'm gonna say, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, please, sir, please stop. Oh,
I'm gonna start shaking even harder.
oh, guards, help! I'm being accosted.
I'm gonna
What
put
did I
him
ever
down.
do
I put
to
him
you?
down.
Oh, you're gonna put him down? Oh, God. Oh, who the hell are you?
Me strikes a superhero pose.
Uh-oh.
I'm Mcconnell.
Oh God,
Wings spread wide.
Wings? What wings? What are you talking about?
Wait, your avatar has wings on it.
You have an ASMR ability to do Celestial Shroud. That is true. But you are, so you're trying to like really size yourself up and be like, yeah, I'm Mcconnell. Like this is who I am. Like everything's gonna be okay because I'm okay. And you can see
I'm
there's
Mcconnell.
you can see that there's another one of you coming up to him and be like, what kind of sorcery is this? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
I need to know what's going on here.
We're just having a harvest festival.
What
It's
happened to
autumn.
you?
What happened to me? I was just picking some boxes.
How
I
did
was
you
just
get
picking some
here?
boxes. You can see that his image starts to warble as if his skin is starting to bubble. I've been here.
Oh.
I've been here.
Mcconnell looks at McConnell.
Yeah.
McConnell, you know what we have to do.
McConnell.
What's that? What do we have to do?
McConnell looks at the other McConnells.
I'm looking for
McConnells,
spells.
you know what we have to do.
Mcconnells.
What kind of
Burps
weapon do
after
I have?
vomiting all over McConnell.
That's a baby one. That's the baby McConnell. That one's useless.
You guys have great swords. That should be your standard melee
Right.
attack, and you have an unarmed strike if you ever want to backhand someone. I think McConnell said paladins are more likely to backhand than punch.
McConnell time.
Yeah, it's McConnell time.
It's McConnell time.
With a singular nod, an understanding nod to McConnell, my character Mcconnell is going to initiate a double backhand on this guy. We're gonna give him the double backhand.
Yeah, all right.
I'll do it with my left hand, you do it with your right hand, and we'll kind of meet in the middle on either
Right.
side of his head.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You can give me unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. All right. And now there is another one. A 14 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This guy just got his ears popped.
This is good. I'm
Discombobulate.
glad I raided into this.
Discombobulate.
This is the group's idea. I have no culpability in this.
Your
I'm
chat
just,
doesn't want to see you get griefed at all?
What happened, Rico?
he just
Yeah, Rico, I just want to, make a
Yeah.
note. McConnell's prone, so he can't avoid my vomit, can he?
probably not. No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
All right. Yes, it's Dude, they're just clowning on you, McConnell.
You got me.
I don't know. I don't know what fucking
I do
happened,
find
but
it kind of wild how crazy you guys are griefing this man, and he's the one that's been an absolute asshole to me. And I didn't throw up on him.
I'm role playing my character, man.
This is for
You're
burn.
doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm just
and
trying to,
and
I'm
I,
just trying
I
to
failed the
roleplay here.
Constitution save, so it wasn't even my fault.
it's always blame the dice. But you guys just do a double backhand, one to each side of the face, as he just like lets out a terrified scream as he's just accosted by these two very large, imposing, super manly paladins. He's left with about 2 HP. Oh, why'd you hit me? I just work here. I'm just carrying the boxes from one side to the other. That's my job.
I bash his face in with the hilt of my great sword.
I do not act like this. I don't act like this.
Better roll damage, dude.
Go ahead and make a great sword attack. A 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And at 10, you take the base of your greatsword, smash it in to this poor guy's face. As you can see that his body crumples to the ground with a scream, and it starts to bubble, almost like boiling water, and just evaporates, not even leaving a corpse.
I'm gonna fall to my knees where the corpse was and like kind of put my hands on the sides of my head and like I'm just gonna look like I'm in anguish that there was no body to loot.
Hey, McConnell! McConnell! I shout out to McConnell. McConnell! Hey, we killed a guy. And, yeah, he just disappeared, man.
Cool.
What? No, not you, McConnell. McConnell, what would you do?
I'd probably check out the glowing
The
Oh,
fire?
stones over here.
Wait, what
Oh
glowing-
yeah, about that fire. I think the fire might be a celestial.
Can you ping the glowing stones that you're
Yeah,
talking
they're
about,
on
McConnell?
the left here.
Oh, over there.
Also, I should probably tell you guys. I think everyone here is undead.
What?
Yeah, I use divine sense, and I think the fire is a celestial, and everyone else is undead.
McConnell cuts in line. Hey, can I look at those glowing stones? Over here.
Perfect. So, as you cut in line, we're to bring the camera back to Tortimus and the actual McConnell. So, McConnell, you got pushed to the floor, and then someone just vomited on you. Tortimus, you just heard all this information. Burn, McConnell, what do you guys want to do?
I want to get up.
All right, we're gonna get you up. And do remember, all your characters would know if you just keep walking out to the side of this area, you would just end up right back here. It's some Ocarina of Time, Lost Woods type shit. There is definitely something going on.
Follows Mcconnell.
All right.
I'm gonna wash off in the barrel.
All right. You're gonna start cleaning yourself, just off this vomit that your adopted son, I guess, gifted you with. And Tortimus, you seem to be moving somewhere. What are you trying to do, Bert?
I think I'd like to go to the fire.
Mcconnell, you said something about a celestial of sorts, of this bright light ahead of us?
Yeah, are you stupid? Are you even paying attention? Of course I said that.
Yes, I was paying attention. I was just, reaffirming what you displayed informatively to my auditory receptors. I was just kind of curious if you wanted to go with me.
This guy never stops talking.
Because it reminded me 345 years ago, and I stood around a campfire with other adventurers.
Are you still talking?
And just like, yes, I am. I'm just trying to tell you a story. You like stories, right? The other Mcconnell would have loved this one.
Mcconnell stares, unblinking.
Okay, to the fire, yes, or...
Fine.
Okay. Are all of you the same? Like the way you just treat me, just...
Gets up real close, and I'm gonna kind of give you like a little bump with my shoulder. Like a...
All right, so you're now up next to this fire that Mcconnell claims is a celestial. Tortimus, what would you like to do?
Do I feel the warmth?
There is a lot of warmth coming from this fire. Just a little bit too warm. Could you give me an Arcana check, please?
Yes.
With 12, I don't think you're going to be able to know much. But you are aware that there's definitely something odd about this. Maybe it's the type of wood they're using? This is a fairly intense fire, and it's also not releasing any smoke at all. But unfortunately, you're not able to add any more information other than what Mcconnell was already able to tell you.
You should touch it.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
Oh. You think it's like a good celestial being, like a friend? I mean, it's fire, and usually fire is associated with, like, destruction and bad things, and you said you sensed a bunch of undead. Maybe this celestial's the one that's brought all these undead here.
No.
Are we waking a beast, or?
No. Slash me
yeah.
has like side smirk on face, like he's furrowed brow, but he's got kind of like a little half smile. No, you'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, I trust you. We're friends, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'll always trust a friend. I'll always trust a friend. I'll extend my hand forward and reach towards the fire.
I'm gonna set up to possibly push him if he doesn't touch it.
All right, so Tortimus is gonna touch the fire. So as you reach out to it, you can start to see that the fires start to crackle louder as if they're reaching back out towards you. Upon touching it, you can feel your hands suddenly heat up, and there's a burst of pain before it suddenly goes numb. You take 3 fire damage.
Wait, before that happens, can I use absorb elements?
You indeed can. Nice. All right. So the moment you feel that fire rush, you're going to react to that, and you're going to absorb these elements because you are a sorcerer and you specialize in a lot of elemental and evocative magic. So this fire, I think it gets halved because you have resistance to. I'm assuming you're going to choose fire. So instead of taking 3, you're only going to take 1 damage.
Perfect. And then, if I could, I would like to fight fire with fire, and I'd like to strike it with a melee attack. Oh, I guess it's my next turn. I don't know. I guess we're not really in combat, essentially. But I wanted to absorb the element of the fire and then strike back with the fire onto the fire.
All right. I think you have a claw attack that you have as a natural weapon. All right. A 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Nice. And there's additional 2d6 of acid. Should have been fire. That is perfectly okay. That's fine. 9 damage in total. So you see that this fire tries to strike back out at you first. Like it was trying to like push you away, dealt a little bit of damage. As your hand goes numb and there's no more heat, you slash back at the core of the fire, and you can feel that your claws seem to be slashing through something that feels almost like marshmallows. It's very soft, it's very ethereal, but has a little bit of give to it. But it does not hamper your claws in any way. You can feel that this fire starts to rumble, and from within the fire, what seems to be a giant eyeball covered in red feathers unfurls and glances directly at you. But before we continue with that, we're going to go ahead and pass it on to Mcconnell, who is cutting in line. So what were you trying to do here? Could you refresh my memory?
Walnut?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was me. Mcconnell said to take a look at the stones. So I gotta take a look at the stones.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
Hey, I need to look at those stones. What is those stones is?
Which stone? Which stone? What do you want to look
ones.
at? These
Shouts
ones
all
over
the way back. Hey, Mcconnell! Mcconnell, where are you?
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Is it this one right here?
Yep. Those are ones.
This one.
Yeah. Look at them.
This is
Try eating them.
All right. I try and grab the stone to eat it.
Oh, all right. So you can see that there's this stone. It seems to be made of what seems to be like a crystal glass. It's like, sir, that is a priceless item. What do you think you're doing? You're just gonna go ahead and bite it?
I'm trying to eat it.
All right. Go ahead and make an unarmed attack, I guess.
All
it
right.
has 12 AC.
Should I just like no target it then?
Yeah, just no target. It should be fine.
Whoa!
Whoa.
20 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 4 is not enough. So you start to crunch through it, and you can feel it starting to crack as your teeth work your way into the crystal. It seems to be almost ready to break, but you're not able to destroy it in one bite. And immediately, this guy is gonna try like grabbing this from you. What do you think you're doing? Are you a child?
You know what I'm fucking doing, dude? You know what I'm fucking doing? Trying to hit him with my greatsword.
13 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, yippee!
13 slashing damage.
Well, there it goes.
As you just straight slash him, he lets out a scream as he just falls to the ground, and again starts to bubble like liquid and just evaporates into thin air, not even losing a corpse. You can see behind you, the patrons start to scream. They start to run off to the side, but then suddenly they just stop.
All right.
They just stop, and they just go back into line.
Get back in line, everyone.
As
You all
if-
get a bite after I'm done. Sorry, go ahead.
As if nothing happened. that they're just all gonna go back right to where they were, without even and just gonna continue talking to themselves as if nothing horrifying happened. You want to go ahead and continue trying to eat this?
What do you think?
All right, let's go ahead and roll your damage. Yep, you're good. This time you're able to crunch through it, and you start to try to swallow it. You can feel that you're chewing it as best as you can to get into small fragments. But this is not going to go down very. You take 7 internal slashing damage as you just chew a crystal, and you start to realize that you are now glowing.
Ooh, wash it down with some of this stuff.
McConnell. McConnell.
Yeah.
I ate some of it. What do you? Now what? Oh, and I killed a guy. What do I do?
Just try to extract the try to extract the magical energies out of the. Rub it on your face.
All right. The same stone?
Just try all of them. Like a buffet.
All right. Thanks, man. All right, I'll try this one first. Green one first.
So as you head to the green one, you're gonna start getting ready to put your hands in and just rub them all over your face.
Oh yeah.
But now we're gonna bring the camera back to Mcconnell and Mcconnell. So you finished washing yourself up. There's no more vomit on you, at least as best as you can see. You dried yourself off with some towels. We'll say that some of these locals came and helped you out. You're nice and clean. But both of you are down here in this corner. What would you like to do?
I'll peruse the fish market.
All right.
I'm gonna hop onto his back and affix my arms around his neck like a baby, like sloth.
I think McConnell doesn't have enough strength to piggyback another Mcconnell. I think he's a heavily armored paladin. He's got 16 strength, so I think he's going to be okay. But that's whether or not he's going to let you actually do this or not. If he's going to be like a willing recipient of this piggyback request, or if he's going to be dragging you along. I don't know, McConnell. What are you trying to do? You've got a kid now.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. It's the most defeated I've heard McConnell in a long fucking time. Jesus Christ. All right, so you're gonna go to the fish market, and the seller is glancing around and just getting some new wares up and ready to go. Hey yo, what can I do for you? What you looking for?
What's your most delicious fish ever?
Oh, most delicious fish. Are you okay with squid?
No.
Oh, well then. I'm gonna walk to the. I'm gonna walk around to the back.
Well, hold on, wait. Look for anything. I want anything that doesn't taste like the ocean. That's the thing I hate the most about fish is I don't want to taste the ocean.
But then why do you want to?
So just find me some fish that doesn't taste like the ocean. Listen, buddy, if there are mushrooms out there that taste like chicken, you can get me a fish that doesn't taste like the ocean. Come on.
Oh, well, how about this one? You can kind of rumble around a little bit, just pull something out from what seems to be a tray of some ice, and it's going to bring it back to you. What do you think about this one? This fish seems to have blue and yellow scales, almost like a gradient, as if it's losing color. Can you give me a nature check, please? Seems like some kind of tropical fish. This one tastes pretty good. Would you like it?
You ever seen Castaway?
Oh, with the volleyball?
No. Have you ever seen Castaway?
But wait, is this in character?
No, out of character.
Oh, out of character. That's the one where he's like stranded on an island and he's got the volleyball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it? What about it?
You ever seen him eat the fish in that movie?
Oh, where he just just crushes it in his teeth and it just gets
Yeah.
everywhere?
Yeah.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna raw dog it, like right in the side.
All right. You're gonna take it from this person's hands, and you're just gonna continue. You're just gonna devour this. You're gonna crush it. You can feel the bones snap and crush under your teeth. And you're a pretty big guy. You're an astronaut. I think this astronaut actually came from Cyrosa, and you came from the coast, so you would know your way around fish or two. You devour this thing. It's actually fairly delicious, and while you wouldn't say it doesn't taste 100% like ocean, this is one of the meatiest fishes you've ever tasted. It's very savory, and it's got this nice. Are you also gonna eat like its gallbladder? You're just gonna eat all the guts?
No.
and everything?
I hate all that gross shit.
Oh, 100% shit. So you're gonna throw all the stuff off to the side. You're just gonna throw it off to the floor. You're eating all the good parts. That was actually a pretty good. That was actually a pretty good fish. This person summoned some pretty nice stuff.
All right, how much was that?
Oh, just 5 copper.
I'll slam 1 gold on the table.
Oh my. Thank you so much, sir. Is there anything else you'd like to eat?
What else you got?
Well, you said you
Ice
don't-
cream.
Oh well. We have some frozen apples. Would your twin like some frozen apples?
It's not I don't know who he is. Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay. Just gonna go pull some apples that are nicely chilled and frozen. Now these apples seem two-tone, yellow on one side, red on the other. They're not striped or anything, but they look kind of familiar. Could you give me a nature check, please? Well, sometimes apples are orange. Like you can't count apples and oranges, but sometimes they look kind of similar. It's perfectly fine. I guess neither of you know anything about this. The apple's frozen. It's chilled. Maybe it'll make a nice, delicious treat. What would you like to do?
I'll give it to the fucking idiot behind me.
All right.
Claps loudly in Mcconnell's ear. Yay!
So great.
All right. You're gonna go ahead and you now have this nice frozen apple. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Any questions I can ask for you, good sir? What's your name?
I'm John Paladin.
John Paladin. Nice to meet you, John Paladin. Oh, you're a paladin.
Yeah, that's my last name.
Oh, wow. That's a very interesting last name. You must
First
be
name
very,
John.
very devoted. Just John?
Yeah, I'm just John.
Okay, I'll just call you John. Okay, well, John. We're just celebrating a harvest festival right now. So if you'd like to eat or sample any of the foods, play some games, prove your skill, win some prizes, there's a lot of things that you can do here. What's gonna catch your fancy?
I lean in close and I say, listen, can you talk to this guy behind me and distract them for a little bit?
Certainly.
Slams
for
another
any-
gold on the table.
Hey, you behind. What's your name? What's your name?
Mick O'Connell.
Mick O'Connell. Mick O'Connell. Do you like apples?
Dad.
Oh no! We have apples. We have apples. You like apples, right? Do you want to play a game? You'll get more apples.
Go play a game.
Okay.
Okay. Come here. So we're gonna have these apples, and see all these kids. You can play with these kids. You're gonna just bob. just put your face in and just bob for fucking apples. I guess you can do that, right? That's
As you're trying to get him to do that, I'm hiding. I'm already hiding.
Draws his greatsword.
Bro,
Attacks the closest child.
okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
He plays rough.
12 damage.
My
which-
apples.
We're seeing your attack this one. She lets out a horrified scream, and you can see that the guards are just like, "Oh dear God, what have you done?" As she just falls to the ground, bubbles away, and just evaporates as if she was never there. They start to panic. They start to run away before they just stop, and they just go back to what they were doing. So you just go and just grab the apples, but putting your face in
Are
there.
there any other kids competing?
There's one more, yes.
Advances to the other child.
Go ahead and roll another greatsword attack. You see that your sword rises up and crashes down, and is able to just quickly dodge and lets out a scream as she calls for help. As let's see if these guys go ahead and have we're gonna have them start to grapple you. Could you give me an athletics check, please?
What?
Ooh.
25, and then we'll have the other one try as well. Just roll one more.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Roll it again.
Oh my fucking god!
Nuh-uh.
Okay, up to 25 twice. You're able to push them up, and you're currently completely encumbered. She just takes a step back, trips over one of the apples on the ground, and falls in before letting a scream. You have your greatsword in your hand. You're currently not grappled. What would you like to do?
I want to drown one of them in the apple water.
Fucking Christ. Okay. Could you go ahead and give me an athletics check, please, to grapple?
I can't wait to find out this is all just McConnell's nightmare that we're in right now. We have to kill McConnell to get out.
We have a 9 up to a 15 versus a 10. She lets out a scream as she's unable to. I guess. Are you just gonna like hold her face underwater?
Yep.
All right. You continue to just drown this person as they're gonna start to try to fight over you. And McConnell, I think you wanted to hide. Could you give me a stealth check, please? Like the actual McConnell.
Why is it
Oh.
disadvantage?
Because
Because you got heavy armor, son.
Yep. And it was 2 6s as well. Down to a 5. You try hiding yourself among a bunch of barrels. You're hopefully pretty well hidden, but as you make clanking noises, all of these other patrons just start to kind of stare at you as they're eating their meals. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? The guy operating the bread stand just kind of stares at you, makes direct eye contact, looks behind, and it says, you want a beer?
Shh.
Oh,
Shush.
okay. Oh, okay.
Don't even fucking
right.
look at me.
Oh, okay. I'll just sell some bread.
Can I
okay,
crawl
you all.
into the hay bale?
Yeah, totally. You'll continue to make a bunch of noise as you crawl in to try to hide yourself as best as possible. All right, and now we will have the face wiping time considered. So we're gonna go back to Mcconnell, or continue, not consider. So you can see a bunch of these glowing pots ahead of you, filled with all kinds of dyes. The shopkeeper's not here, but yet these people still wait in line. You wanted to rub the green one all over your face. Is that correct?
Yes.
Could you give me a Constitution save, please?
Oh yeah, Constitution save. Yeah. Boom.
An 18 does save. You can feel it start to like tingle, but nothing seems to happen. But it seems like it's kind of sticking onto your face. It's almost like it's discoloring your skin.
All right, perfect. Red time.
All right, could you give me another Constitution saving throw, please? Your DC 16, by the way. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Wait, DC 16. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was 16. It was a 4, unfortunately. So, you rub this new red stuff all over your face like a kid just drawing with crayons, just having an absolute blast. And this time, you can feel your face start to catch fire.
I need water. Water. To the blue I go.
All right, you take 3 fire damage.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna start rubbing the blue one on your face as well. Can you give me another DC 16 Constitution
Oh
save?
yeah.
An 18 does save. You're able to rub a whole bunch of stuff on your face, and this kind of cools it down a little bit. You can feel it tingling, almost like it's ice. But okay.
Brr.
Give me another Constitution saving throw. You succeed. As this one also starts to add new yellow swirls onto your face. This one feels very pleasant, almost like it's cleansing and tightening your pores. And this last one, could you give me another Constitution saving throw, please?
On my face too. Ow, 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 ow.
All right. This one you can suddenly feel yourself start to cough as the fumes start to enter your lungs. Take 11 necrotic damage.
Ow.
All right. You've rubbed a bunch of pigments on your face. You've eaten a crystal ball. What would you like to do now?
McConnell.
I'm totally silent. I'm totally silent.
Yeah. McConnell. McConnell. Hey. McConnell, where are you, dude?
I'm right here. I'm by the fire.
No, not you. You're not. Oh wait. What do I do?
With what?
What am I supposed to do as me? What am I do? What do me do?
Do you want me to ask McConnell?
Yeah.
Hey, McConnell.
Again, I do nothing and don't respond.
All right. I walk past these people like I'm leaving this area, right? And on the way out, I go like, yeah, it's kind of I wouldn't even worry. The rock don't taste good. The rock doesn't taste any good. And then because I'm McConnell, I hit this woman with my sword.
Go ahead and
I know that hits.
Oh God, I'm bleeding.
You're not real.
Oh God, no, God, please.
You know what's funny? I don't even act like this. I don't even.
You
do
don't.
This.
You don't.
I've never seen McConnell ever do this.
You don't do this. That's why it's funny to do this.
He did straight up kill someone by impaling, like the last survivor of a massive
We
fireball.
were in combat. I was bloodthirsty. Like.
I guess that's how that one kind of works. And they're just gonna with screams. They're just gonna go run over here and try to patch this person up. They're gonna go behind this thing. They're gonna be kind of definitely they're definitely a little bit shaken up, and we're gonna have some people helping that poor person not fucking die. But you're heading back to the fire, which means we're gonna bring it back to Tortimus. And I think all of you guys are gonna be earshot of this. Tortimus, there is an eye that's staring at you as these red feathers start to unfurl. It makes eye contact with you as if it's watching you. What would you like to do?
Extend my point at him and say,
"Come out, you coward."
Coward. You see the fires start to rumble and rage. Coward. It didn't seem to like that. Could you give me an insight check, please? I guess it's maybe just a touchy-feely fire.
Really building up the intensity of the fire off of one little jest? You're a really soft celestial, aren't you?
Alright, give me quick seconds.
Tortimus, what are you doing? Tortimus! What the hell are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm escaping this hell. You've been nothing but rude to me this entire time. You know what? Maybe the Celestial could show me the light.
It's fire. It's made of fire. It's nothing but light.
Good.
All right, Tortimus, you've lost it. You've absolutely lost it.
Oh, I've lost it. There's three other variants of you running around. One of them's eating magical rocks in pots. Another one's killing children. That is a child, and the other one's just hiding under a vendor shop or behind. I don't know. They're hiding.
Hey, calm down. And I'm going to attempt to persuade you to calm down. Persuasion.
This is a player versus player roll. A burn.
Will I
You
do
may
an
decide.
insight or perception to his persuasion, or?
Oh, if it's a persuasion, you can decide whether or not a 13 would be enough. You can always say, nah.
Can I possibly contest with an intimidation roll, where I'd like to counter his persuasion with intimidation if I roll higher than his?
You totally can.
You win this round.
All right, what do you want to tell me?
That's it. I just want to say calm down.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
That's what I'm
Calm down. I'll calm down. Sorry. Sometimes things just get the better of me.
Listen, why? It's a celestial, right? Why don't you make friends with it or something? I don't know. Talk to it.
I'm
You're
sorry.
really good at
Mr.
talking.
Celestial fire thing. I just wanted to see your lovely face, and sometimes I figured fighting fire with fire, I had to be fierce with my words to draw you out. Maybe that wasn't smart of me. I apologize.
The fires continue to swirl, and you can start to see a figure form around the eye, as if armor is rising from the ground, causing some of the logs to split and roll off. If this place wasn't covered with the rocks, this would be a serious fire hazard. The armor starts to form around the core of this eye until a helmet that looks like a skull forms a face.
Okay, now that thing is ugly. That is ugly. Tortimus, what did you do?
What? It's just a suit of armor.
You call that armor?
I would. Yes, I would call that armor.
Ugh.
It looks holy.
Yeah, not the right kind of holy.
I don't know. There might be some. I mean, bright light, holy light.
Just keep talking to it. Maybe it's working.
And take one step closer towards you.
I will take one step closer towards it.
All right. Get right up close. You can see that its metal armor is coursing with heat. This is probably not the type of thing you want to handshake. You don't think it's going to be too good for you.
Okay.
Move.
Where are you trying to go? Why do you need me to move? I mean, you could just go around me. I'm not that much of an inconvenience to a celestial. I'm just a mere mortal, right? I just want a conversation. Like, why are you here?
Then speak.
Talk to it.
I'm usually pretty good at that, Mcconnell, but I feel like that's what I have been doing. Why are you here?
I am lost.
Oh. What are you trying to find?
Peace.
Oh,
Boring.
Take a seat. I can tell you all about peace.
Oh my god.
All right. He's gonna take a step off to the side. Take another step and see his armor is still coursing with heat. He's gonna take a seat on this hay barrel as it starts to burst into flames. Speak, he says.
Ah, yes. I'm going to tell you a story, okay?
You better make it quick. He's gonna set the whole forest on fire.
Don't worry, this one's a doozy. This one's really fast. This is a story all about how I met a very good friend, a paladin, in fact, and how we became the bestest of friends.
Paladins?
Do you not like paladins?
No.
Oh, well, that's even better. What better story to tell you than a story about something you hate that has a resolution of peace at the end? If you're trying to find peace, what better way to make peace for something that you loathe in order to finally achieve such a thing, such a feat? In order to be at complete peace, you should have not any sort of disarray with any compatriot of any kind, right? If you have disdain towards others, you'll never be truly, content with yourself. You'll always have
don't
people
lie
that
to
you'll
the
be
guy.
spiteful for.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
I mean, take it from me. I'm really good at those things.
No. No paladin.
No paladin. Okay. All right, no paladin it is. Do you still want the story?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Now look what you did. You pissed him off.
I'm sorry. I really messed up this time, huh?
Yeah, you did. You did, and this isn't the first time either.
Okay, well, why don't you be useful? I have an idea. He hates paladins, and there's like 4 paladins. What if you all attack him? I'm sure he's got really good loot. Huh?
What did you just say?
I said he probably has really good loot. I mean, look at his armor. You could probably wield it. Maybe it'll cool off when he's defeated.
McConnell draws his greatsword, sprints out into the open, and at the top of his lungs screams, "Loot!" He's then going to use Vow of Enmity, a channel divinity move. Wait. Do I target this on them?
But remember, the moment you do this, we're gonna roll initiative first. So it's gonna start combat, and we'll see what order things go on.
Okay. Well, hold on then. I wasn't sure that was like an aggressive thing or not.
Because remember, this dude, this dude seems a little bit edgy. He's he's looking for a fight. Because I mean, you're a paladin. He doesn't like paladins.
All right. How about this? I've got my great sword in hand. I'm looking stoic and strong and cool. Emphasis on cool. Possibly the coolest paladin you've ever seen. And I'm going to extend my primary hand, which is holding my great sword, but my secondary hand, my offhand. I'm going to point at him and I'm going to say, "You, give me what loot you have." To him. To this guy.
Okay. So you're gonna point and you're gonna demand that this this creature gives
give me your loot now.
You can take one step towards you. And he's gonna lift his hand up toward the sky.
McConnell's gonna fall backwards onto his ass. He's gonna kind of stumble backwards, a frightened look on his face. No, please, no, don't hurt me, please. He's gonna start crying. No, please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's dropped his greatsword on the ground next to him. Please, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
And he's gonna use Call to Honor. And it's going to be initiative.
I'm glad I'm hiding.
All right. So he's committed to do something, but the moment he can start to see these fires swirl around his hand and leap forth from his fingers and dig into the ground starts to crack and rumble as some other armors start to emerge. You can tell this is a hostile action. You asked him not to hurt you. It seems like he may not need to be the only one doing the hurting. So we're gonna have everyone roll initiative, and we're gonna see see what happens. But
Except for me, right?
You can roll initiative anyway too. You're still hidden, but you'll have advantage if you decide to get into the.
Where am I still drowning that child?
You successfully drowned this child. These other guards, I don't think would really be able to dissuade you because they're not actually armed. They just look like they're armed. They're just going to be grappling you, but I think you just have so much strength that even if you failed 1 or 2 checks, you would have kept doing it again. So you have all the apples.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
I still love this music, dude.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, thank you. This was composed back in season 1. It was put a lot of work into this track, so it makes me feel very happy that you enjoy it. And I think this was also I was one of the co-composers. The other artist was Yuri Rotko, who's on the Riku credits. Credits. Yes, I did it. Okay, perfect. So I got this person. Let's go ahead and let you guys see this. So it's out in the open, and you know that I'm not cheating. All right. Cool. All right. So this enemy lets his voice ring out. It says, "By the call of the lost fire, ice." And you can see from the ground burst forth 2 more suits of armor. Okay. Let us see. Yep, they are there, and I will show them to you in initiative as well. So after it summons them, that was an action, actually. Oh yeah, it's just gonna end its turn. It's gonna sit there with its new dudes, and that's basically it. We're gonna pass the turn to Mcconnell, which is Walnutcast, I believe.
Yep.
I'm like 90% sure. Okay, cool.
Yes. I mean, we're just fighting these 3 suits of armor, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. I was about to turn around and just hit this guy, but then I was like, well,
well, hey, you know they're all undead, so
yeah, I've been waiting to do this a long time. Just goes and hits Trotimus and Tortimus, apparently. Not Trotimus, sorry.
Yeah, 30 feet, you can get to one of the rates.
That's right. Daddy's home. That's not a McConnell thing. What would McConnell say? McConnell, what would you say as your first attack?
I would just yell and try to get a blessing.
Oh, wait, what a blessing. Hey, God! Shout out to God!
No, my god's name is,
Maybe I should
Shout
redo
out
that?
to
Maybe
God.
I didn't shout out the right God.
No,
so
no,
it's
no,
like-
I worship a god. I can't remember what it was.
It is the... Oh, should I not say it so these guys can just keep fucking up? Well,
Yeah,
that's up to you,
yeah,
McConnell.
yeah,
But-
Bonus?
No,
I
no,
get
no,
an
keep
extra
it up,
attack,
keep it
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you do have extra attack. That's correct. You were level 5.
Extra attack. Yeah.
And 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes.
11 damage as your sword swings into
fuck.
this metal armor. You can see that some of this armor chips, and as if like it's molten metal, it starts to reassemble. But it did take a little bit of damage, but it seemed like it's resisting some of your damage.
Uh-oh.
All right. Anything else on your turn? That was your attack. You moved.
Yeah, I don't know McConnell's move, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's good. I think that's good.
All right, we're to go to Mcconnell, which I think is Traumz.
Yeah. I kind of like fell over before this because I was terrified of what appears to be a much larger, much cooler foe. And so I'm gonna kind of scream out to my compatriots, what do I do? What do I do? Help!
I know, Zay, I'm gonna fucking respond.
I'm hiding. I'm
Tortimus?
silent.
You're
McConnell?
doing great. I
McConnell?
believe in you. Pick up your sword and fight.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Do you want me to take like a full action, like stand up, pick up my sword and shit?
Oh no, standing back up is just half your movement. You can still close the distance and go ahead and attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of like wipe the tears from my face, and then you ever guys seen the TV show Reboot? It was like an animated CG series from like the late 90s.
Like the giant purple cube comes down and they all
Yes,
get sucked into a game. Yeah, that shit was lit.
So there was a character in that show called Hexadecimal, and she only represents her emotions or her facial emotions with different masks. And every time she changes a mask, there's like a convenient cut in front of her face, whether it's like she does like a hand movement in front of her face that switches the mask to like a different emotion or something like that. I'm gonna kind of do that. I'm gonna like wash my hand down the front of my face, and I'm gonna go from like a sad, terrified look to like kind of exactly how the avatar is right now, just like a grumpy looking, furrowed brow, focused, piercing gaze. And I'm gonna point. I'm gonna look directly at big guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm gonna use Vow of Enmity.
Oh, hell yes.
He's paladining right now.
I am. I read the abilities.
That's a good spell.
It's
It's really good.
ability.
And I think it's going to go really well paired with the action of Guiding Bolt.
That is true. Yep, you rolled with advantage. A 20. A 20. Actually
20.
hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes.
You'd be thanking God for that.
Yeah.
22 radiant damage as it slams into the armor. Sparks of both like molten metal and light scatter off in all directions as the hay bales start to catch on fire and the ground blackens beneath your feet. An excellent hit. That's your action. That's your bonus action. You used half your movement. Any repositioning you want to do, you got 15 movement speed left.
I'm going to scream out and say, by the power of my God, I will smite you.
What's the god's name now?
And I'm just going to move forward. Oh, hold on. I'm going to move right into the thick of it. Do I have extra attack still, or is that a bonus action?
No. When you use the spell, you actually can't use the extra attack. It's only on the melee attack.
Got it. What is okay? Yeah, you know what? Think I'm good. I think that's it. I'm gonna reposition here.
We'll pass it to Mcconnell, who has just drowned a child. Who, as there's bubbling, it's like kind of like you're dunking a cookie in milk, right? The bubbles stop, it goes silent, and then the body itself starts to bubble, and then it just straight up just disappears. The others who are like trying to wrestle with you, trying to stop you from committing this horrifying act, suddenly just stop, and they just kind of just walk back, and this one just goes and talks to this lady, and this one just goes back to his post. You have the apples. You're hearing some shit happening in the background. What would you like to do?
Young Mcconnell is extremely disturbed that his father's not there, and now that his apple-fueled rage has subsided, he's going to walk back towards the center, And then he's going to guiding bolt his father so he can figure out where he is.
So he's trying to hide. Are you trying to do the actual McConnell?
Yeah.
And I think your passive perception is above a 5. So yeah, I think you know where he is. You can see him like
Wait,
hiding behind
did I sneak? I thought I snuck.
No, you rolled a 5, big dog.
But that was the first time. But then I crawled into the hay bale.
You didn't do another roll.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
You gotta make it. Let me roll. You gotta let me roll.
The thing with how bad that one went and how there was so much other like shitty cover.
Ain't no way you're gonna do this to me.
But I'll tell you what. How about we sell this by the dice, right? Just because McConnell's getting clowned on so much by everyone, I feel a little bit bad. I'll give you one last chance. All right, you're gonna roll a stealth check, right? And we're gonna have Mickey O'Connell roll a perception check. And remember, you're gonna naturally have disadvantage, and we're just gonna let the dice fall where they may. You can't say I was trying to be fair.
All right.
I was trying to let the dice tell the story. But we take the 8 from your disadvantage to a 7 versus a 13, which means you can see your father hiding behind a hay bale. It's kind of stuck into it a little bit. You can go ahead and use a guiding bolt, and I think that was a 23. A 23 definitely beats an AC of 16. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh my god. 26 radiant damage. McConnell, you can see this bolt of light arcs out from behind the stands, and you think to yourself, nothing like this. There's no way this is actually going to hit. And give me a quick second, because you may be resistant to radiant damage. Yep, you have resistance. Yeah, so a 26 gets cut by 13. So you take 13 damage.
Great.
All right, and you're now glowing. Everyone can see you, and if you get attacked, they're going to have advantage, I guess. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to scream out, Dada, I won!
All right. And we're going to pass the turn to these enemies. Now, one of them just took damage from you. And is... All right. It's going to pull back a longsword that's also glowing with a little bit of... Also like heated metal out of a forge. And it's going to strike at McConnell. A 9 does not hit, but it's going to use Martial Fury. It's going to stir up a little bit of rage and attack again. But the moment it does so, it means you guys are going to get advantage against it. So I'm going to go ahead and have it roll again. And 19 does hit. And I didn't target anyone. That is my fault. McConnell, you can feel the first blade. You're able to parry with your greatsword, but your leg is caught against the edge of the burning hay bale. You take a quick jump to avoid yourself from getting burned, and you take 11 slashing damage as the longsword finds its mark, leaving a spot burn mark on your cloak.
Ow!
All right, and we will pass its turn to this sword, this other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and have it reposition. So Traumz, you can see that you're now flanked on both sides, and it's gonna do the same thing because it really doesn't want to let you live. Yep, targeting McConnell. Neither hits, as you're able to parry both blows with your greatsword. The OG McConnell, it's on you. What do you want to do?
I'll flee.
All right. What direction would you like to flee?
This way.
All right. 30 feet. You're currently not in cover, but you can dash again.
I'll dash.
Nice.
Classic
All right.
McConnell.
He doesn't know, guys. He doesn't know.
Classic, dude.
They're all looking at you, just talking to themselves, seemingly unconcerned by the combat that's happening over here. And just kind of like, oh, that dude's glowing. Kind of sick. Wonder what kind of transmog that is. That's pretty fucking tight. And anything else? Anything else on your turn?
How long does the guiding bolt glow last?
I think it actually drops this turn. But let's go ahead and scroll back up and take a quick look, because it should be until the end of the next turn. Yep. So it'll be at the end of Mcconnell's turn. So a little bit longer.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna pass the turn to Tortimus. Combat is breaking out in front of you.
Over the this little hedge thing here. If I were to position myself like this, would I be able to see them over this hay bale or no?
Them as in these guys over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd only be able to see like this one and that one. You wouldn't be able to see the boss.
Okay, I just want to see these two because I want to cast a lightning bolt.
All right.
Won't it? Doesn't it strike like a diagonal type thing or a straight line, or how does it work again?
Yes. So first you click on yourself to place the template. Then you can use your scroll wheel, I think, to choose the direction.
So I.
Yep. So you click place measure template.
Oh.
Yep.
I've got it.
Yep.
I'm
First you
firing
click
my
on
laser.
yourself. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, look how clean that is. Yeah, you got both of them.
I know my geometry.
Wait, that's really good.
That's actually pretty clever. So I'm gonna go ahead and have these guys roll their dexterity saving throws. The one closest to you does not save up to a 3. 15 does succeed, so 1 takes a blast of lightning as you deal 26 damage to it. The lightning just courses through the metal as it conducts, as bits and pieces of its armors get energized and sputters out. You can start to see holes form in the armor as an eerie red glow from inside seeps out. The other one is able to quickly duck and dodge, using its ally for cover. As part of his arm starts to flake off, this one is able to use that to only take 13. Very good turn. That was an amazing spell.
Can I use the quicken spell casting or whatever as a bonus action, and it takes sorcery points? Am I allowed to cast another lightning bolt?
So when it's in
I'm not sure how that works. I don't think I've used it.
Yeah, so the quicken spell will let you take an action as a bonus action. But remember, in a turn, you can take one cantrip and one spell. So if you want to do another like Ray of Frost or some shit, you can definitely quicken it if you would like to get some extra DPS.
Oh, so I can just use that as a bonus action?
Yes. So you'll basically cast your quicken spell on your Ray of Frost, and then go ahead and get another free cantrip out there. 2d8's a lot of damage.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on a weaker fiend.
Perfect, and make that with advantage.
I don't know how do I just roll it twice?
If you click E, it'll automatically roll with advantage for you. Like when you actually roll the dice, you just hold E. And if it doesn't work, we'll just make you have another attack. It's perfectly fine. Look at that! Keep has an 8 and an 8 up to a 14. A 14 does not hit.
Useless.
It uses its the part of the armor that was flaking off from your heated attack. It'll swing it into it as your Ray of Frost collides with it, and when the sudden crash cooling, it explodes, preventing you from damaging its core. It's able to survive with no structural damage. That's a bonus action. That is an action. You moved a little bit. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it.
Perfect. That's one hell of a turn. And that's an interesting warning in Foundry, but that's perfectly fine. We will deal with it. We'll go ahead and have this one Yeah, Traumz, you didn't say anything mean to this guy. You just told this person not to hurt you, right?
That's right. Well,
Okay, perfect.
I mean, I did tell him I wanted all of his stuff. I said, "Give me your loot."
And then it was after that you fell down when he tried
Yeah, I
to
said,
sneak
"Please
up.
don't hurt me, please."
Yeah. I think he will have let that go because he seems to want to swing at Mcconnell. A 25 does hit. I forgot to change the damage type. My bad. That's fine. it's okay. It's supposed to be fire damage, but sure. Because you have resistance to this damage type, so that's fine. We'll just play it as necrotic damage. We'll just roll with it. It's fine. So the first attack would have hit you, but you can feel it coursing through you as you. Oh, thank you, Van. Oh, thank you so much. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and have him make a multi-attack. A 10 does not hit, and he's gonna use his Martial Fury as well. And he's going to swing one more time to try to knock you down to the ground. 20 does hit. Ooh, and that is going to be... We'll round that up to... Alright, there you go. We'll take the full 10 damage. And I'm going to go ahead and clear out that character sheet so I don't make that mistake again. You take another slash from the longbow as you're trying to put off the fire from the hay at your feet. And you go to the ground, unconscious. You're dying, but you're not dead yet. So, with you down, you can take a step back and he's going to try to block you off, Traumz, to cut off your retreat. And he's going to end his turn. All right, Mcconnell, you just went down to the floor. Can you go ahead and give me a death save, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god.
There you go.
That's
A 20
right.
when you're rolling death saves is a critical success, which means you instantly get back 1 hit point. And when you get back 1 hit point, that means you're conscious again, which means you can stand back up. You are
I
prone.
never
You have the
lose.
rest of your turn.
Yeah, now it's time to guiding bolt. Wait, I can't-
Are you able
I-
to move?
Yes, he's
I'm
able.
not fucking moving. Fuck.
Yeah, we don't do this Baldur Gate thing of where you just like lose your fucking turn. We just give you your entire turn back to make.
I'm
it
not
more-
fucking moving.
Oh, so technically you were in melee.
Shut up. Okay.
So that disadvantage would have
Shut
actually.
the hell up, Riku.
But actually, who are you trying to target?
The one right next to me.
All right, in melee. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first roll was a 7 plus 3.
So I had
6.
disadvantage for that.
Yes, because you are in melee. You're threatened, but this one
Oh.
is granting you advantage. So, but it doesn't automate the range threats. So they would have canceled out. But tell you what, I like the ballsiness of it. I like the ballsiness of it. One of them would have hit. The other one would have not hit. So go ahead and flip a coin. Give me a roll 1d2. If it's a 2, I'll let this one hit. How about that?
Oh!
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Point blank. Guiding bolt.
Oh my
As you just hit it with
god.
19 radiant damage as the armor just explodes into all corners, just burning metal, hitting this hay bale. Some of it goes right over Mcconnell. He takes a quick dodge as part of the shoulder epaulets just fling over and fall to the ground, smoldering as the grass continues to burn. This sword wraith is dead.
Eat shit, fucker.
I'd
Yes.
love to point out that all 3 Mcconnells who aren't Mcconnell all succeeded in their guiding bolt.
That's awesome.
It's
It really is. Yeah.
is rubbing,
It's really cool.
adding insult to injury. All right, that was your action. You still have a
Okay.
bonus action. You still have movement. What would you like to do? You can move up to 15 feet.
All right. Where can I do damage? How can I do damage this turn? At this point. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, I don't think you have any bonus actions. You have a Vow of Enmity that you cast.
What is Vow of Enmity? You can use a Vow of Enmity against the creatures. You get advantage on attack rolls. Just me? Just I get advantage?
It's kind of like a very Hunter's Mark-esque ability, if that makes sense. But it's not actually Hunter's Mark. That isn't D&D.
Yeah, you know what? Let's Vow of Enmity on this guy to the one to the left.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Whoa. I'm gonna go fucking crazy on him. And that's it for my turn.
Okay, perfect. We'll pass a turn to Mcconnell.
I'm gonna be hyper focused on the potentiality of maybe getting some loot out of this guy, and I will have kind of briefly gotten over my worrisome nature due to the kind words from Tortimus, and so
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just really start to pummel the shit out of this main one.
All right,
So I'm gonna
go.
reel back. Oh, we're gonna go full dirt mode right now, and I'm gonna lift this. I reel back on my great sword, holding it straight up into the sky. For a brief moment, any passerbys or would-be onlookers see that the sky almost opens up directly above my point. A brief shine of light glimmers off the tip of my greatsword. The sharpness of the blade, known to all with eyes, and as I bring it down, also known to those with ears, as it makes a cool swooshing sound, cutting through the air itself before finally There's no way. Oh wait, I have advantage.
You have advantage. Roll one.
Okay.
Roll one more
Before
time.
finally. Oh, I think I clicked on myself for that one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, just
shit.
make another great sword attack.
Okay, you can take, I don't know, whichever one you want from that.
That's fine. We'll go ahead. We'll just because you have extra attack, we can say that this is your second attack. You rolled it with advantage properly. Go ahead. We'll have this one hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
He one-shot it.
8
I
damage
one-shotted.
down to 4 as the armor seems to harden as it's kind of flexible with all this heat deflecting your blade, preventing it from doing damage. But it's you have another attack. You can go ahead and make another normal greatsword attack because we did one with advantage, one normal, and I think that could call it. And of course, remember you do have your smites.
I do. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, Mcconnell did say he likes the smites.
I reached the palm of my hand out, kind of upwards towards the sky, 45 degree. Palm of my hand outstretched away from my body. And then I, with a twist of my hand back towards myself, I form a fist. And that fist becomes charged with a divine smite. And as I raise my fist to the sky once again opens up, but this time not with light, no, with something even more. Whatever the hell I am. Just roll
There
damage
you
now.
go. You just click damage, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. 15 additional radiant damage. That's looking pretty good. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that as your blast of light hits it. You can see this image starts to flicker, and you make one more normal greatsword attack, and I think we'll be trued up.
Wait, really? I get another one still?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your second one had advantage, so I just treated that as your second attack because you got extra attack.
Got it.
And the first one is normal, so just roll one more normal greatsword attack, and we'll be good.
Perfect. Okay. But before that, I'm gonna. Did I notice that it starts to get a little weird?
Yeah, after that first one, it's
All
starting to flicker a little bit. This is a little bit
Guys,
odd.
Guys.
Yes.
None of these guys are real. This motherfucker right here is not real. And I'm gonna hit him with my great sword again.
All right.
Oh, I think it rolled with advantage again.
Oh, that's with advantage. We'll take that first one, which was a 7 plus
Got it.
6. After 13 would not hit. So don't roll your damage for that one. But you got one amazing smite in, and he dealt quite a lot of damage. And you're noticing that he's resistance against physical damage, but not so much against smites. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm done.
All right. Mcconnell. You saw your father was here last, and you saw the glowing light just move off to the right. What would you like to do?
Code Mcconnell.
I'm gonna chase after him.
No, go
Dada.
fight! Go fight them! Go fight!
Dada.
Bro, go fight! Do the fight!
Okay, that's my 2 movements.
All right, I think based off where you're at, I don't think you have vision on your
Nope,
father
not yet.
just yet. All right, anything else on your
That's it for now.
All right, we're to pass the turn to one of the subordinates and take a step up. And he's going to try to see if Mcconnell will go back down to the ground.
Come on.
What the hell?
Fuck you, Riku.
He sees you come back, kill his friend. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna let you live so you can keep attacking us." No, he's gonna
Fuck
gonna
you.
tunnel us.
I didn't even start this.
That is true. Actually, he didn't start the combat at all.
I don't even know why we're fighting.
I'm back. It was
Bits of
Traumz
crystal
call.
stuck in his teeth. My fault. Tortimus was the one who did this.
He did actually go instigate Step in the Fire, and 11 does not hit. I'll just make sure I apply.
The guy hates
theory.
paladins. You guys are the paladins, not me.
That's a good point. Very good point.
All right, we're past the turn to the real Mcconnell, the one and only authentic Mcconnell, except
What do you
no
want me to do?
substitute.
We could really use some help over here.
I'll keep running.
You know you're. Do I even see the guy him running or no?
I'd like to try to hide in the bushes here.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
Zoinks.
17 and a 9. We take the 9 down to an 8 because of disadvantage. You try to nest yourself among the barrels next to these trees before suddenly a vine kind of catches your foot, and as you move it, some of the barrels kind of fall over, leaving you without too much cover. You're only up to an 8, which may make you pretty easy to find. That was your action. That was some of your movement. Anything else you'd like to do?
Dodge action.
You already took an action.
Oh
to
yeah,
hide.
my bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it is all good. We're gonna go.
That's it.
All right. Tortimus, you can see that one of your friends just went back to the ground, and one was destroyed by your mighty lightning blast. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna move here and cast another lightning bolt. Right here.
Oh man,
On the big boy.
nice. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Now I'll roll its save. A 10 does not save. It takes the full wrath of your 26 lightning damage. It lets out a ferocious scream as it's consumed with rage, as it is below 50% HP. That was your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
You got your meta magic for more bonus action spells. Totally up to you. The world is your
Magic
oyster.
for More spells?
More spells.
When you cast a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to cast it without any somatic or verbal components. So what does that mean? What other things can I...
Just like last time.
another
You can do
cantrip?
quick and spelled. You can hold your sorcery points. Totally up to you.
I shall use another ray of frost.
Okay. A 25 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wazza!
What?
2 more cold
So
damage.
much damage!
As the steam billows off this burning metal, takes a little bit more damage as it starts to glance around angrily. All right, that's any more movement? I don't know how much more movement speed you have left. Oh, nice. There you go. 20 feet. Yeah, you can get some serious distance.
We get the high ground,
Oh man, you're getting some line of sight, dude. You're doing pretty good.
and I shall end my turn in defense mode.
All
Not
right.
actually
Defense. Does that mean you're going
Uh,
into your shell?
No, no. I thought about it, but no, I don't need to.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and awesome. Thank you, Van, for helping tweak the ability. It's gonna go ahead and then swing with this long sword at Mcconnell. I can't even see your name because of all the names tumbling up against each other. Go ahead and roll its damage. 12 fire damage as this long sword swings into you, followed by yet another attack. 20 does hit. Only 6 fire
My
damage.
body.
But
Ow.
it's going to use its rage one more time to deal even more damage if it possibly can connect. A 22 does hit. You can go ahead and deal 5 more damage, bringing you to a pretty dicey spot. It's going to then start to cycle over, and it's gonna stand next to its friend over here. Now you're gonna notice it. It's gonna point its long sword in this direction, and it's simply gonna tell you, "Run," and it's gonna end its turn. All right, Mcconnell. Can you
Yup.
go ahead and give me a death save, please?
Here comes another 20, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be 20. There you go.
No way!
What the fuck is happening?
I knew it. I even said, dude, I said it was gonna happen.
Bro,
It's-
how?
And
Dude,
I
just-
guiding bolt again.
All right, go ahead. Do it.
Yes, sir. I'm getting the further one.
Yep, 24 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yippee!
20
Oh my
radiant
god.
damage. As you were just dropping spell DPS.
At 1 HP. I'm not done yet. Gets knocked out again. I'm not done yet. Yeah. I could still fight.
All right.
Oh, you're hanging in there.
And then I end turn. I think that's
Oh.
it. Yeah, we'll end turn again.
All right, Mcconnell, you have
Yeah.
2 peeps at your flank. One just took a guiding bolt. It's up to you. He told you to run, but I don't know. He's not calling the rules or calling the shots. What do you want to do?
Wait, who said to run?
The boss, after attacking
Oh,
you 3
yeah,
times,
right.
he just pointed off and told you to run. But you don't have to listen to him.
I'm not gonna listen to him. Once again, I'm going to brandish my great sword. So strong, so powerful. The great sword, so. What kind of great? Hold on, I want to look at it. Great sword. My mighty 2-handed blade, over 4 feet long and almost 5 inches wide. This weapon requires extensive martial training, but I am proficient because I'm a formidable warrior. And I'm going to once again attempt to use this blade of justice, of Palladianness on this enemy here. Yeah!
That was made with advantage of 1 to 5 up to 11 does not hit as you bring your greatsword down. It's parried by by this enemy's longsword, sending it crashing into the ground. That's one of your attacks.
I am not thrown off by the fact that my attack missed. No, in fact, maybe that's exactly what I meant to do. as I kind of reel the blade back and I put like my shoulder first, and I go from like a back to a front kind of swing, like from down to up, like a whoa, like I want to go like cleave it from down upwards, and I go for the extra attack. Yeah. Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
A 15 does not hit as he's able to use his shield to bounce your greatsword off, narrowly missing his ally. As it just hits the ground right in between them.
I start to cry. Oh no, we're all gonna freaking die. We're dead. And I end my turn.
Oh,
All right. We'll pass the turn to Mcconnell as he's continuing on his quest to find his father. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go in the direction I saw him leaving. Dada! And then spotting my reluctant father, I'm gonna yell out, "Come on, let's go smack the bad guys!"
He can see me?
It's an 8 is below his passive perception. Yes, he can
Yeah,
still
dog.
see you.
Whatever.
Stealth disadvantage fucking sucks. I know.
Come
All
on!
right.
Like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything.
Come fight the bad guys!
I'm coming. I'm taking a shit.
Okay. And then Mcconnell will... Oh, I can see that guy. We'll guiding bolt this son of a bitch over here.
All right. Yep, you have line of sight. Oh man, with advantage, an 8 and a 10 up to a 16. A 16 does not hit as your guiding bolt arcs out. But he can see it coming in time. It would have hit him square in the chest. But he's able to swing that shield from the momentum of dodging Mcconnell's attacks to use the shield to bat it into the ground. Your attack does not connect.
Dad, you gotta help! The memo.
I'm coming.
All right. And now we will have its ally. Takes one step up.
No. No.
Come on, man.
He's gonna draw his longsword.
Moves back really
Oh.
fast.
Do roleplay. Do roleplay. No.
No.
You should have roleplayed.
18
Should've
does
roleplayed,
hit.
man.
He's gonna roll his damage, and a 10 brings you directly down to the ground one more time.
Don't worry,
Third
guys. I'll
time's
be
the
back.
charm, right?
I'll be back next turn.
You'll come back, dude. You've got this.
Don't we
You
all
got some
have
bad-
land hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how far he is away from me.
I'm not gonna use
No,
that.
I'm joking. I'm just laughing that no one's using it in her human abilities.
My character McConnell is all about the DPS. He wants to top the charts.
That's not even true. I would use fucking lay on hands.
My McConnell's
No.
parsing.
You're
I'm
parsing right
now.
pooping in a bush. So would
I'm
you?
trying to parse.
All right. It deals 2 attacks, leaving Mcconnell with only 14 HP.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I'm not. Watch me stand up in a minute.
All right, real McConnell.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
There's no.
You get, you
There's no
told
way.
your son that you were taking a shit. What would you like to do?
Well, he's not looking at me anymore, right?
Yeah, he's not facing you at this moment. Yeah.
I'd like to try and readjust and kind of try and hide again.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth check.
I'll move a little bit.
Man, McConnell Raiders really are enjoying this one.
Yeah.
Came here.
They're eating
Yeah,
really well.
Stay in the bush. Yeah, you're doing it.
All right, this is gonna be a big one. I'm gonna pass this one.
This is gonna be. Here we go.
Dad, what are you doing?
Like, it's actually great. Like, disadvantages. Like,
It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal with armor that grants you disadvantage on stealth because there's so many times where, because you just need to get past passive perception so that you can force them to burn their actions. It's
what's his passive?
His passive should be,
It's yours, bruh.
yeah, it should be 13.
Oh, okay.
You try to hide. The game of hide and seek continues between father and son as we pass the turn to Tortimus.
Right. Go to 30 feet, right? And then I will cast Icy Step.
Ooh.
Maybe? Or can I not? Oh, that's level 3.
You can.
No! I can't. I've run out of level 3 slots.
Oh no! Because you used those 2 lightning
Yeah.
bolts for amazing effect.
Then
still got your basic
I
slot.
shall create a chromatic orb. Can I attack anything with it? Can
Yes,
I
both of
hit
these I
this
think
one?
are in range. Yep, you can hit. You can hit that one. Yep.
Perfect. Chromatic orb.
Oh, a 9 and a 4 up to a 15. You send a ball of energy of an element of your choosing. You can choose whatever you'd like.
Acid.
It starts to bubble with green ichor and magic as it hurls at your target. But he doesn't even use his shield. He takes his longsword and strikes it directly as it would have hit home, as if he's playing a game of some sort where you hit balls into the distance. But this chromatic orb does not go flying into the stands. Instead, it bursts into steam as it contacts his burning blade. Your chromatic orb does not deal any damage.
Okay, I'd like to.
Whoa.
Can I do another sorcery point? My last one for another ray of frost.
You can indeed.
Then that I shall. Let's see you deflect this one, coward!
Oh,
Oh my god, and 4 and a 10 up to a 16 is not enough to hit, as this time he uses his shield to tank the blasting ray of force as steam starts to billow around him as the metal cools and cracks a little bit, but nothing to do anything more than ornamental damage. It's your action, your bonus action, and I don't know if you have any movement left. Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's it.
Alright. And then we will have this guy take a step forward. And he's going to look back at this nice melee warrior that's been doing a lot of damage to them. He decides he's a worthy foe. And is going to grant him the honor of death. If he
no.
can actually deal with it. Or if this guy just keeps rolling 20s like Mcconnell when he goes down the ground. And 18 does hit. Damage. One more. 18 does hit again. 11 damage brings you down to the ground as you can feel the bleed finally pierce your armor. It cauterizes the wound immediately as your blood bubbles and your flesh chars. You fall to the ground unconscious. You're dying, but you're not dead yet. He's going to use the rest of his movement to get right up to Tortimus. He's going to use his martial fury, scream out in rage as the metal rattles and resonates. This makes one last longsword attack, but a 12 is not enough to hit as you're able to dodge in time. And that's going to be the end of this creature's turn. All right, Mcconnell, let's see if you can get a hat trick. Be all on you, Walnut.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, you said McConnell.
Oh, oops. I meant
All right, time
Mcconnell.
for a 20, baby. No!
Oh my god.
Almost, but a 15 is a success, which means you're one step closer to coming back to consciousness. And we have another one to do. Mcconnell, Traumz.
Ugh.
13, you succeed as well as you're getting closer and closer to life. Mcconnell. You can still see that
Dad! What are you doing over there?
Yeah, what's going on?
We gotta help.
I'm having some trouble. I'll be at. Just give me one more minute. One more.
Oh, do you have a hemorrhoid again?
No.
Okay, because you get them a lot.
No, I don't. That's not true. That's not my lore. That's not true. Don't put that in my lore.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be on the Riku D20 wiki page for Mcconnell's character.
One shot or one
Frequent
shit?
hemorrhoids.
Fine, Dad. I'll go do it myself.
You got it. You got it, bud. I'm not your dad.
Advances to the skeleton with Tortimus. Draws his greatsword. Actually, scratch that. First chance his vow of enmity
Nice.
to the god of ice cream. Ice cream! Claps his hands together. Then realizing that this guy stands between him and ice cream, he's going to attack with his greatsword.
All right, let's go see that great sword attack with advantage.
Ooh.
A 17 does not hit as he's able to parry his
What?
great sword with this long sword. One more
Extra
time.
attack.
Hell yeah. A 25 does hit. So close to a crit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Also, divine smite.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's what I'm talking about. Get some DPS. Show them what a paladin can do.
Wait, is this guy an undead, right?
He's actually not supposed to be. I think the first one fucked up.
He's not an undead or a fiend. Okay, got it.
Yeah, he's a celestial, actually.
Mm.
But
And then I'm gonna spit at him and say, "Give me ice cream."
You let out a loogie as it hits the burning armor and sizzles and evaporates as you deal
Ooh.
9 radiant damage and 12 down to 6 slashing damage. A good turn as the armor is starting to creak and groan under the heat as light is escaping through the cracks. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, is it?
I think you got your movement bonus. Yeah, this is gonna be good. All right, we have a couple of people here. And this one is gonna take a step forward. They can see that there is a nice spellcaster. There's also a nice new, like, melee warrior, a paladin that this creature so much despises. The smart thing to do is to attack the caster, this turtle that's been hurling so much powerful lightning magic. But can this creature shake off its rage, I wonder? I'm going to have it make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to say the DC is 12. $17 would have been enough, as it looks directly at you, Mcconnell. Its eyes burst out with a glow of red hate, but it takes a step off to the side and does the best to help its boss. It's going to try to attack Tortimus.
Stop it, butthead.
All right, I don't think either of them hit. With your amazing AC of 17, you're able to dodge, deflecting it with your shell. You have you take
That's
no
right,
damage.
cowards.
You can see it rumble and just grumbles a little bit in rage at the word coward. And we'll pass the turn to the real Mcconnell, who's off in the bushes.
Yeah, I'll use lay on hands to heal me up.
Okay, perfect. Use your action to fully heal, or heal as much as you want. That'll be 4 plus 9. 13. I think I can do math. Perfect. All right, we're to pass the turn to Tortimus.
Can I... Oh, disengaging is an action, huh?
For you in particular, disengage is an action.
In Storm's Fury, am I able to cast that all or no? This is a basic slot and says I have to channel it for a minute.
Yes, you can touch one willing creature. If you want to make a melee attack, I think you have Shocking Grasp. I think you have a couple options.
Yeah. You know what? It's Shocking Grasp time. Like
19
fist.
does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ooh. Not too shabby.
10 lightning damage as it is only left with 13 HP. And you can see as this takes a burst of lightning damage, that wavering around it, that illusionary waving starts to grow. And you can see that the other one is starting to flicker too. If you're able to burst this one down, you may be freed of this illusion. It seems like the tides have turned. Anything else on your turn?
I'd like, if I can I do Storm's Fury onto Mick O'Connell?
It is a bonus action, and it is actually not a spell. So, or actually, nope. Yep, it is a spell, but Shocking Grasp is a cantrip. You're good to go. Go ahead and use Storm's Fury.
There you go, Mick O'Connell.
Whoa.
Perfect. All right. I'll pass the turn. So also, you need to choose a damage type, actually.
Mick O'Connell, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Blood.
Blood? Okay. You know what really brings the blood out of people?
Swords and knives and teeth.
Jesus
and
Christ.
How about,
Put him down.
have you ever seen acid before? How it melts the skin and gets straight to the blood.
No.
Okay, well, your next attack will be enchanted by magic.
Cool.
All right. You now have a little bit of a acid cone effect on your next attack, and this creature is going to swing directly into you, seeing you coursing with some kind of magical power. 20 does hit. 12 slashing damage, but you still have plenty of HP. It's going to try to frantically burst you down before you get a chance to do whatever the hell you are thinking of doing. It's going to use its last martial fury. Even though that this attack makes it easier to hit, it doesn't care. It can't shake the compulsion of wanting to kill you. So it is going to make its last attack, and we're going to see if... I think 18 does hit. And how it rolls damage. Got no crits off. You're at half HP. It ends its turn. McConnell, go ahead and give me a death saving throw. For McConnell. The Walnut McConnell.
Walnut.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally muted myself while trying to unmute. So here we go, boys. Yip it.
Wow. That's bad.
Oh no, it seems like the Piper is coming back for its due. When you roll a natural 1, you take 2 death saves instead of 1. You're 1 death save away from permadeath.
Siri,
McConnell.
play I Hope You Die by the Bloodhound Gang.
No, not McConnell.
Oh my god.
McConnell, no.
All right, Mcconnell, Traumz, let's see if you do any better, because your life is hanging in the balance.
I, McConnell, sworn paladin of my god,
Stop it.
am going to succeed in this death save.
An 8 is a failure as you inch 1 out of 3 steps closer to death.
Oh, ow.
Mick O'Connell, you took 3 attacks, but you still have half your HP. You're coursing with magical energy. Your foe is right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Well, first I'm going to lay on hands myself back to full. Was he out of that freaking hood, you butthead?
Remember, if you use lay on hands, that's an action. You won't be able to make an attack.
Oh, I'm not playing Pathfinder, am I? Fine, butthead. I'm going to kick him prone just for the sake of it.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check, please. And I'm gonna have him make a athletics check as well. He's trying to beat it. Oh my god, you roll up to 20, but he rolls to 21. You try tackling him to the ground, but he just refuses to go down.
Fine. Can I swing at him or no?
Yep, you can swing with him. A shove attack counts as an
Fine
attack.
then. Die, idiot.
A 25 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This is with the Storm Fury?
There is a Storm's Fury if you would like to use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thing you put on.
Yes.
All right. I think there is like an effect you can use, but you know what? Just to keep it nice and easy, go ahead and do a slash roll 3d6.
Oh.
10 extra damage.
Is it enough?
He's only got 8 HP. All right. What happens? Tell me.
Mcconnell stabs him in the nuts because that's what kids think's funny. He goes, "Die, butthead!" And then as he stabs him, he like sinks the blade in and then jumps on the hilt and starts hopping up and down on the handguard, driving it deeper into him.
All right.
What?
You heard me.
That's your child.
That's funny. That's funny as hell.
That's my turn.
This thing, the armor continues to crack and crumble as a searing light emerges from it, as it bursts into what seems to be just like moments of like molten metal and light as it crumbles to the ground grid, as a voice echoes through the air. No! And you can see the light around you starts to dim. The world begins to glow dark as day turns to night. This illusion starts to end. You are now free. You've successfully killed the boss and the illusions. Well done.
Yeah, good job, turtle idiot.
But I'm dead.
Whoa.
You guys can try to help him. You guys can definitely try to help him. Or you can have him make death saves. I mean, you have lay on hands.
I'm gonna force feed them apples.
Ooh.
I'm gonna loot the body.
No, that's my bit. You stole my bit.
All right, you're gonna loot this one over here. Go ahead and give me an. Oh wait, hold up. Those. Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Fuck. I'm getting up.
Nothing here except for burned metal. It looks kind of charred. Not much you can have. Oh. There's another body though. Oh no! Mcconnell has permud. Oh, Mcconnell has also permud. He dodged death twice, coming back to deal damage. And some of that DPS may have helped pull DPS or incoming DPS off the party. He gave his life. He died the way he lived, trying.
I got you all to myself, Dad.
Oh no!
I'm gonna attack Mcconnell.
Okay.
Oh, is that a snail trail? I'm gonna follow it.
Dad, what are you doing? You want to play?
Does that hit?
9 does not hit. No.
I'm gonna shout in the distance.
I believe your dad's trying to kill you.
I want to swing again.
All right.
Can I swing again?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Go ahead. That's 14 does not hit.
I want to swing again.
Mcconnell.
Can I swing again?
I think Intense. What does Mcconnell want to do?
Dad, you're being silly. I can play 2.
Oh no. Oh my
24
god.
does
Wait,
hit.
does he still
You can-
have does he still have the Fury as well, or is that only for one move?
The
Storm Fury or whatever.
the Martial Fury was on the enemies. But
9
you guys-
rounds. Dragon's Breath, 9 rounds.
Oh, actually, shit. Yeah, I can.
Wait,
oh,
Storm
Sword
Fury?
Breath is actually in your sheet. Actually, look at that.
Wait, Storm's Fury or Dragon's Breath?
Dragon's Breath, Source, Storm's Fury, 9 round
Yeah.
duration.
It has 9 rounds left out of 10, and you can actually, if you click the Storm's Breath on your sheet, you can drop a measure template, and it'll actually apply the effect. I missed it there the first time. I must have like scrolled over it. And
Oh,
missed
there
it.
we go.
There we go. Perfect. All right, so
Okay.
the first roll, yeah, you can roll your damage. You did hit with that greatsword.
With a Divine Smite.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
All
there's
right.
my normal damage, my Divine Smite damage, and then I have to roll the Storm's Breath, right?
Yep. So first, let's give Mcconnell 24 damage.
I don't know how to adjust the code.
Oh, the middle mouse button?
Uh,
Yeah, it's like you click on yourself first, then use your middle mouse button to let it scroll. It's like a little spotlight. It's kind of cute, actually. Oh, did it already get placed?
I got it now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
There you go. Then you'll hit you click damage, and then you'll get to roll a save. Okay, 14 damage incoming. The column did succeed with a 15. So, that 15 does get cut. You have 24 incoming damage from the slash and the smite. So we will add that damage to Mcconnell. But in the meantime, I gave him 2 attacks. It's only right if I give you 2 attacks as well, because you do have extra attack.
Oh, I'm attacking again then. Hell yeah.
Yes. A 24 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And you know I'm Divine Smiting on that thing.
Go ahead and roll smite.
And I'm gonna calculate my Storm's Breath damage. Dad, this game's so fun!
He has to do a deck save.
Oh my god.
Oh, he
Um,
barely.
You almost had a Mcconnell, but it seems like your son did some burst. Mick O'Connell, you've killed your father, or he's unconscious at least.
No, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
There's a new Mcconnell in town.
He's just like, I'm done, dude. I'm not gonna make death saves. I've lost the will to live.
Wait, didn't he?
I won
succeed
the
his deck save,
game!
though?
Yay!
He just refused to make death
Starts
saves. He's like,
eating
I'm done with
apples.
Wait a second. Did the deck save beat the Storm's Breath? So did it still apply damage?
Yeah, it's only half.
this. It's only half damage, so there was
Oh.
But
chip
it
to
was,
it.
he
Still
died
more than
before
that.
the Storm's Breath, even, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was. All right, Mick O'Connell, there is a. What would you like to do? The festivals, the illusions are devolving.
I want to
towards-
loot all my fallen comrades.
Oh, all right. Mick O'Connell gathers a bunch of great swords. Just some there's some random shit in their inventory. I think we just duplicated your things. So there's a bunch of rations and shit. So those. You got some Saracen insignias. You got crystal fungus hearts. You got all kinds of weird shit. You're just able to.
Yay!
You take all of these things here, and Tortimus, you're now free to leave this illusion. What would you like to do?
Burn?
I am going to sit right here and eat that sausage and egg breakfast. It looks delightful. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, you chew on some of the illusionary food that none of the patrons seem to be eating anymore as they start to slowly evaporate into the air. And Mick O'Connell is the last standing. He's the Highlander Mcconnell. It seems that he may not have been the real Mcconnell, but he's real in our hearts. As we bring our one shot to a close, we'll call this the Fog Forest and the Lost Fire. I think that's what we'll call it. Thank you so much for playing this one shot. Yay! You guys did it.
Wonderful.
You guys did it.
Fun.
Oh,
The story of
Nathan's the real
McConnell.
McConnell. Nathan's the real.